In this short video, I'm going to explain what the words factor completely mean. You might see those instructions in your textbook or on a problem on a quiz or test. Factor completely is a reminder. It tells you that after you factor once, you need to check each new factor to see if it can also be factored. I'll start with an example with numbers. Let's say that you're asked to factor completely the number 60. With numbers, we would say we would want to find the prime factorization. So let's see, factoring 60 completely. 60 can be factored into 4 times 15. So we can start the factor tree there. Now we look at the two factors that we've just come up with. Now 15 can be factored into 3 times 5. And 4 can be factored into 2 times 2. So now we can see that the bottom row has all factors that cannot be factored anymore. And when we factor 60 completely, that means that its factors are 2 squared times 3 times 5. Now let's look at an example with a polynomial with GCF, greatest common factor, factoring. Let's say that you're asked to factor completely 5x to the fourth minus 15x cubed plus 10x squared. Now you might notice that there is a greatest common factor of 5x squared. So we can break this polynomial into two factors, 5x squared times x squared minus 3x plus 2. Now we look at the remaining two factors to see if they can be factored. And we notice that x squared minus 3x plus 2 can be factored into x minus 2 times x minus 1. Now x minus 2 and x minus 1 are fully factored. 5x squared cannot be factored anymore. So now we see that our result of fully factoring 5x to the fourth minus 15x cubed plus 10x squared is 5x squared times x minus 2 times x minus 1. Here's another example. You're asked to factor x to the fourth minus 16 completely. So we begin with a factor tree, and you might recognize x to the fourth minus 16 as the difference of two squares, and we know that that can be factored into x squared plus 4 times x squared minus 4. X squared plus 4 cannot be factored anymore, but x squared minus 4 can be. It is also a difference of two squares, and it can be factored into x minus 2 times x plus 2. So if asked to factor x to the fourth minus 16 completely, the result would be x squared plus 4 times x minus 2 times x plus 2.